Whoa, he jumped! But how? Oh, fellas, a lot of you ask me how I make my characters jump and fly in animation, and the truth is, I don't. I just hold them up with usually Legos or something else, and then I edit out that rig or support so that it looks like they're in the air. Here's how you can do it too. Okay, first, whenever you have a character jumping, you need to take two photos. First, take a photo with your character jumping or flying while standing on their support, and then you need to take the exact same photo again, but without the character in the frame. This time it's just the background. It has to be the exact same camera position with the exact same lighting to really sell the effect. Keep doing this until your jump animation is completed and the character lands on the ground. Side note, if the camera does not move during the shot, you only need to take one background photo, and that's it. Now we just need to get rid of those gosh darn supports. This is a process called masking. You want to go to GIMP? I provided a link for you all to download it below. Now, I usually use Photoshop, but GIMP is a free alternative because I know not everybody has access to Photoshop. We're going to go to Open, and then we're going to select all the frames that we have just taken. Now, this is the first frame we have in the jumping animation. What you want to do is you want to take the rectangle select tool. You want to just put the entire thing over it. You want to select the entire thing and you want to click copy. And then you want to go to its background image. You know how we take two photos for every jumping animation. One has to be the character and one has to be the background. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to make a new layer. Boom. Right here. This button right here. Makes a new layer. And then we're going to want to hit Control V or just go to edit and then paste. And then bada bing bada boom. Well, actually you want to click anchor right here. Anchor the floating layer. Boom. So I use Control and the mouse wheel to zoom in or out, but you can also just use the magnifying glass, wherever it may be, to do just that. So what we're going to want to do, as you can see, the character is now on top of the background. And you can see the layer order right here. You want the character to be above the background layer. And you want to go all the way to where you find your rig of Lego or whatever, and you want to click the eraser tool, and you want to have the settings. You don't want hardness at 100. You want hardness at around 25-ish, yeah. So for example, this is 100 hardness. As you can see, the edge is very, very defined. You don't want that. You want the edge to be a little bit blurry. You don't want it to be too jagged, because if it looks too jagged, then it's very obvious that you messed. As you can see now, there's a little bit more of a blur at the edge when the hardness isn't at 100, and that's what you want. It makes all of this look much better. And all you gotta do is just erase the rig you have created. Now this is why we took the background photo, because once we erase this layer, all it shows is the background, as if nothing's there, as if they're flying. And then you want to just keep going. You just want to keep doing this until it's all gone, until it looks like it's floating. And now look at that. It looks like he's in the air. Maybe just get rid of any inconsistency here. So now that it looks like it's floating, you want to go to File, and then you want to hit Export. Where is Export? Where is Export? Export as. There we go. And then, yes, DSC_13 JPEG. This essentially is going to replace the file I already took. So it's going to replace this one. On second thought, I'm actually going to have it replace this one, because this is the one I actually don't need. I don't need the character to be supported by the Lego. So I'm going to replace that. But if you really want to keep everything, then maybe create a new file name for it. And then you're going to want to do this again for the remainder of your jumping animation. Yeah, isn't that fun? And voila, it looks like they're flying. You can add some sound effects and music to really help sell the animation as well. And that's pretty much it. Thank you to my patrons for the consistent support: Nietzsche Insane, Ian M, Synthetic Heroin, Logic Studios, Marcus D, Colton W, DKBill, Alan P, ArkDNTGames, Bruno, Bucciarati, Body Pillow, Mecha Gundam, Carlos S, Daniel S, Kevin A, King Clueless, Stampede Studios, Stephanie B, Unfamous Studios, and Zachary A. Wow, I feel like a rapper after getting all those done. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna see you guys next Monday for Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm gonna get back to that. So sorry if this video feels like it was a little unedited or anything. It's just, I wanted to get this out fast, but I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on Monday.